That substitution we've all been waiting for. The number, Erling Haaland, number 17 for Dortmund, takes his place on the field. Now let's see what the young man has got. Norwegian.
Comes in for Lucas Piszczek, who had a tough afternoon so far. I wouldn't say he was causing these goals, but he couldn't defend them because he was a little left alone there in some moments. And the strong left side from Augsburg with him, Philipp Max and Vargas.
Both very fast and
very strong.
Piszczek not the youngest anymore.
No, but if you play against two of these kind of players, you need help to do so. And he hadn't had that help in the right kind of moments. So, unlucky for Lucas Piszczek.
Well, Marcus Schmidt's game plan is working out perfectly at the moment. Just a few minutes to go until the hour mark. His side 3-1 up against Dortmund.
I think Dortmund will switch back into a fullback defense. I'm not sure actually, but the guys that are playing at the moment is only Hummels and Akanji, real fullbacks, and then Guerrero and Hakimi on the wings. And let's see how they interpreted that.
Well, Haaland was giving out instructions as he came on.
For Dortmund, now coming back again, 2 goals behind.
Augsburg with the stronger will. They're hungry. They know they can get something out of this game. Sancho. Plant plays the 1-2. Now they're coming forward. Hakimi on the overlap, but Plant uses him now. Hazard. Sancho. Plant. Haaland, sorry. Got to get used to the name.
Hopefully you have to say him a couple of times more often today.
His clearance. I know where you're coming from there, Patrick.
At least he's involved right away.
Witzel. He wants it. He gets it. He scores! Haaland scores! And it's 3-2 with virtually what must be his first touch of the game. Might have had 2 before. Didn't need any more. And he has opened his account for Dortmund at what must be the absolute best time to do it. They're back in it, Patrick.
They're back in it, absolutely. And if I'm not mistaken, it was his 3rd ball action he had. But this one was the most important for a shot on goal, first goal. I like that name already.
It's got a ring about it.
And that's what he can do. His left foot is really good one. He's a good shot. He scored, I said it before, 8 times in Champions League, 16 in the league for Red Bull Salzburg.
22 games, 28 goals for Salzburg.
And he keeps on going. So what can he do more today for Dortmund in his first appearance? Right decision there, was deflected off the thigh of Philipp Max. The crowd wants it to go their team's way.
Well, it's breathtaking stuff in the WWK arena. 3-2 to Augsburg. Twice they've been 2 goals up. Twice Dortmund have come back. A strike from their star in the making, Erling Haaland.
Good pass by Mats Hummels.
Now Sancho. Oh, he's gone past the keeper. It's 3-3. Oh, Dortmund! Why do you do this to us? Absolutely brilliant stuff. All of a sudden they go from not being able to play to absolute magic. What is that?
This could be a fantastic game, and I don't think it's offside. Many are looking at the monitors. A great pass. You'll see in a minute. A great and fantastic pass by Mats Hummels with his stronger left foot. No offside. Absolutely no offside. And good effort there by both. Sancho with a great control, and Haaland again would have been able to do it as well. But no need for help there for this brilliant talent, Jadon Sancho. This is what he can do.
That touch was sublime.
Brilliant. Brilliant. And that's how you go from 2 goals down to level the game and having the momentum to your side.
Well, we've still got half an hour to go in this game, Patrick, and all sorts of happening now. Marco Reus, saved by Kubek.
So this absolutely looks more like the Dortmund I was waiting for, and everybody in black and yellow was waiting for. Dortmund trying to overrun Augsburg now.
We talked about going toe-to-toe, but it's gloves off now.
It's bare-knuckle fighting.
Full contact.
What these two teams are doing.
Now the Dortmund fans are making a noise. That took a deflection, and that will be another corner. The first goal by a Norwegian for Dortmund, scored by Erling Haaland.
How about the first double in the first appearance by a Norwegian? I would like that very much.
Yeah, I realise you would. So, Julian Brandt hits it low. The little flick on was what Akanji was trying to provide there, but it didn't quite come off. But he does get another corner, the 4th one of the game for Dortmund. 3 times they've scored from corners this season, Dortmund. Can they possibly go in front now? Straight into the hands of Kubek, and he's taking absolutely no chances. Down on the ground, take the steam out of the game.
Listen to the Dortmund fans now going, cheering for their team. They had to wait for their moments a little bit, but
as I said, why do they do that to us? You know, we all know that Dortmund can play, and all of a sudden it's hard to tax City. This game is not over by a long way. Great ball across from Max, really dangerous.
Very good performance so far. Here we go and see the brilliant goal. There's no chance that Brookie could have ever reached this ball. But then there's this guy, for once, Julian Brandt, almost controlled there by Kubek. The other side, Niederlechner with his 2nd goal of the day. And then this brilliant pass by Sancho. That's what he can do, deliver. And Erling Haaland. Oh!
Big shout from the home fans, but the referee has allowed play to continue, and now Dortmund might be able to capitalise on this. Sancho. Dortmund really blazing and shooting on sight themselves. Witzel, the header.
So again, as a coach, you might go crazy on the sideline the way both teams are playing it now. And I think the VA, Frank Wilborg, dealt with it and said no penalty. Yeah.
Good call.
No, I think it's a good call.
Good call.
No real contact there. Oh, he goes absolutely crazy. Here's the shot by Hazard on the other side. So a lot is going on. These first 20 minutes of the second half has been absolutely astonishing so far.
What a half it's been.
Yep.
It was 1-0 at half-time. It's now 3-3.
Good idea by Erling Haaland.
We might see more. It reminds me of when I first started out commentating, and I think you were probably at Bremen at that time, possibly even Bielefeld, when Bremen had that whole if you score 3, we'll score 4 mentality.
Yeah, that was my time.
That was your time, I thought it was.
It was a little tough on me as a defender, but of course I liked celebrating those big number wins. Like, yeah, however you score, how many you score, we will score at least one more. So that was, yeah.
Little We'll return to that, but this game, as I said, has still got about another half an hour to go, depending on how much time is added on for all the goal celebrations.
There've been 6 of them, so there's 3 in this. No, 4. No, what? 5? No, what was it? What was
it? Was 1-0 at half-time.
I'm confused now. So it's 5 goals in second half. It's crazy.
Akanji to Hakimi. Sancho
seems to be more active now as well. This could be a great team up between Sancho and a guy like Erling Haaland. So don't want to apply too much pressure, but big things could come from it.
Well, you're of course more privy to how they interact in training and things like that. But at the moment, both Sancho and Haaland have got their name on the score sheet. The ball played in behind the big man.
I will have a close look on it, but you couldn't see too much of it up to now because Erling Haaland was a little held back practicing with the team since he was not really
onside, and Jensen, no, the flag does go up once he touches it.
Yeah, so he had only a couple of practices with the team, so he couldn't tell too much from that, but the quality he has the confirmation that it was offside. The quality he has promises a lot.
5 goals in just over 15 minutes is quite spectacular. Although I do know a man who can do it in 9.
Yeah, but he's not playing for Dortmund, at least not anymore.
Used to. Khedira's ball. That was cute thinking. But Dortmund trying to let the ball do the work. Hazard waits for the moment. It wasn't on the same level.
Yep.
Wavelength, wasn't on the same wavelength.
That's not unusual given that these guys only know each other for, let's say, 2 weeks. Max over the left wing. Very strong performance today.
That
so
turns, moves. Jadon Sancho onside, flag stays down. Sancho, oh, clever stuff, very clever, and Marco Reus has blasted over. What is up with Reus? He missed the last game.
Can you believe it? That's so unusual for Marco Reus to miss so many good, let's say, easy opportunities. This ball has to be on target. It has to be on target. Oh, what a used day, as we say in Germany. A used day Marco Reus is having.
Well, actually, it was offside in there.
It would have been offside anyway, but I mean, for Marco Reus, for the upcoming situations, that's not good. Even though he should be professional enough.
Well, I think, you know, the thing is, it wouldn't have counted if it had gone in anyway, so it doesn't really matter one way or the other.
It does something to you when you have these kind of moments where you usually score, or at least have a great chance of doing so.
Oh, they're through now! They're through again! This time, Hazard! Oh, he's gone round the keeper! Must score! Leaves it for Haaland! Oh, what a team goal! No, surely not. The flag was up.
No. This is no offside. The left foot of Bayer and I think the foot of Lichtsteiner were still behind. So this is an interesting moment. I don't think this is offside. Let's have another look.
Well, obviously, Frank Willenborg and Thomas Korniak are working away.
It takes a little longer than expected. I think this is a good goal, but I think Hazard was in the offensive half. Let's see, Hazard's there. This is the moment. There's absolutely no
It's
offside.
a goal.
It's a goal.
It's a goal, and now we can celebrate. A double for Haaland, and Dortmund have turned it around. Good call from the video assistant referee. We saw it first.
Yep. I mean, they have to be absolutely sure. I can take a guess and no harm, but I thought that there was the left foot of Bayer still giving Hazard a little chance. And there's the double by the Norwegian player in his first game. Well played from Hazard.
That's the typical Dortmund thing that I criticised him about in the first half.
No shooting.
But when it works, it really works. So now Giovanni Reina gets to come on. 17 years of age. You'll know his father, Claudio, of course, who played at Leverkusen, Wolfsburg, Rangers, Sunderland, Man City, and also in the States, of course.
Yeah, we talked about this in halftime, potential substitutions, and we're discussing Torgan Hazard and who can come up for him. We talked about Gio Reyna coming in for him. Of course, I'm happy that he waited until he delivered that so important goal just now, but now there's a big chance for that young, great talent of Gio Reyna to prove himself in the Bundesliga.
Well, he's been making big waves in training, and they've decided to step him up and through to join the seniors.
Rightfully so. I mean, he's seen him a lot in practice and in the youth team, and he does great stuff. Physically, he's ready for men's football, and he has great ideas and great execution, technical, speed, physicality. So it's a given. It will probably take some time, but he will get there.
My goodness, this game is of epic proportions. Augsburg will be absolutely kicking themselves that they've let this get away from them. Now, Achraf Hakimi, Haaland is on a hat-trick. A hat-trick on your debut, Patrick.
The good thing you see is, and here again you have it, there's the line, there's two men deeper than Hazard, who touches the ball first. No question about Haaland, he was in his own half, so absolutely no offside. Not in new and not in old standards, so righteous goal. But the good thing is, you see already that they are looking for Haaland, that they are wanting to play with him, that they want to set him in place. So.
Welcome to the team.
Yep.
Well, he's very welcome at the moment. Van's ball hits the first defender. The other winter signing of these two sides is about to come on. Eduard Löwen, central midfielder, who has joined on loan from Berlin, comes on for Fredrik Jensen. What can Löwen do? Just a little bit more midfield for Augsburg. Vargas looks to have taken a few knocks today. He's a very slight build. A lot of speed, of course, that he gets from being very light, very maneuverable. But of course, any hits and they really hurt.
He's not a warrior, let's say, so much. He's more finesse with his skill set.
Dortmund leading by 4-3 after being 3-1 down. These are the days you'll remember for a long, long time if you're in the stadium.
That's true. There's so much more to come. I'm quite sure, actually.
Still 15 minutes to play. Dortmund rush forward once again. Reina wants to make his mark. He's just seen somebody else come on his debut and score. Haaland, good physicality from him. Ball got away from him there. Niederlechner also on a hat-trick. He's up against two Dortmund players, and when it's Akanji and Hummels, you'll find it a little difficult to get past.
It's not the most easy task to play against these two defenders, that's for sure. But he has had his fair share of moments today.
Oh, he's played extremely well. The Augsburg side have. It's just that all of a sudden there seemed to be a flick of the switch, and Dortmund were.
Yeah, but why does Dortmund seem to always have to flick the switch? Why not you know, put it in the right position from the beginning.
Oh, that's going to be a card.
That's the card he's been working on.
He's had it coming.
Oh, but it's the wrong kind of guy. Oh, no, I think he booked Lena for an earlier foul on Philip. Not for this one on Julian Brandt. I'm not sure, actually. It looked as though...
I must admit, it should have been Julian Brandt that got the yellow card. I'm sure it was. And that is his first of the season, so he won't mind taking that one for the team.
Another good position there for this so dangerous
And they
team.
are very good with free kicks.
You said that earlier, and we've seen it when Philip Max tried to.
Dortmund have not conceded from a direct free kick yet this season. Can Richter alter that stat? Not with that shot, he can't.
He seemed to be annoyed by this try, actually. But Richter had his fair share of moments as well in this game. So overall, and you mentioned it, a good performance by Augsburg.
They've played really well.
They are still not playing bad. Just Dortmund does a lot better than they did in the first half.
Very different Dortmund in this second half. Marco Reus knocks it forward. Haaland looking for a hat-trick. Tries to muscle his way through. Oh, the grim determination of Dortmund at the moment.
Just exactly the quality he brings, the physicality, the typical, you know, the body of a typical number 9 and the way that he plays it. It's good to see this first moments.
Guerrero keeps himself out of trouble. Sancho.
Playing cat and mouse a little bit.
Kimi waved and got the ball.
Good work there. Martin and Kanji together.
Sancho kept that ball on. Kubek kicks only as far as Witsel.
Too handy there, Axel Witsel. Still looking strange. It was such a brutal injury he suffered ending of this year. A home accident.
Still not sure whether that yellow card was for Giovanni Reina or for Julian Brandt. Now, Haaland's long legs. He's on his own. He's on his own. He's on his own hat-trick. Oh, what a debut for Erling Haaland. They wanted to see him. They wanted to see what he's got. Well, he's got a hat-trick on his debut. That's what he has. Marvellous, marvellous stuff from Dortmund. They are now 5-3 up after being 3-1 down. Martin Schmidt must be desolate. Oh, celebrations all round, Patrick.
Look at the distance he gets between him and Jedvaj, and even though he takes a little bit then to control the ball, still able to get the shot off. Precision, speed, power. Erling Haaland, welcome to the Bundesliga, and hey, I mean, for me, I have to say, oh, I'm so happy to see this guy playing in our colors. That's brilliant. No chance for Kubek, very hard. Left alone there again. What an opening pass that was from Gio Reyna, if I'm not mistaken. So there's another hello, Bundesliga, here I am.
Substitution. Marco Reus, who's not had the best of afternoons, although if you're not going to have a good afternoon, and you still win 5-3.
To be it in this way, in this game, yeah, absolutely. More hoop for a little bit more stability defensively.
Well, Reus can just leave the scoring goals duty to Haaland, who must be absolutely over the moon with his debut.
Wow, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed at the moment.
First time this season that we've seen 6 goals in a half. Haaland Haaland has touched the ball 10 times.
Scored 3 goals. That's ridiculous. I mean, we had some fair share of good additions to the team. I mean, Paco Alcácer had a great impact in his first game. Scored and scored and scored, even from the bench. So now there's this new guy. Exciting. And some might ask the question, who is that Alcácer guy who wants to leave the club? I still think he has a lot of quality, though, to be honest, and he can help the team. But there was a lot of talking in the winter break. A lot of unhappy guys in the club, and of course Alcácer himself. And now it's not easier for him with a new guy on his position in a debut like this.
Are they finished though? Hakimi. He's gone.
Seems more focused now, more easy.
Oh, Reina thought about it.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it was a shot or if he wanted to give this ball to Haaland again, but
only 17 years old. 19-year-old striker who comes on and scores a hat-trick.
I know where you're going with this, yeah. And another 19-year-old on the other side with Sancho, so it's quite a future.
There's quite a lot of youth out there.
Who would have thought at halftime or beginning of second half that we would now 7 minutes or 8 minutes before?
Well, at 3-1 down,
Yep.
I seem to remember you sitting with your head in your hands.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't see where this would go. I was not really optimistic at that point.
It's been an absolute feast for the neutral fan.
To be fair, I didn't know much of Erling Haaland until then, but he absolutely impressed in his first couple of moments. His third ball action.
Well, I don't know what to think of him, to be honest, because he's only touched the ball 10 times. So I don't think that's enough to really show yourself at your best.
He has shown enough today, in my opinion. He has shown enough today. I'm a fan already. I might get me the Viking hat and walk around Dortmund today.
Please post pictures.
I will do so.
Augsburg, who've fought brilliantly in this game. Have they got another goal left in them? Richter.
Good defense by Hakimi. Seems more focused now too.
Dahoud, Reina, little dodgy with Sell. They're trying to use that other side that's got a little bit of room to it. Sancho. Leading Lichtsteiner and Khedira and Merry Dance. A 2-goal cushion now for Dortmund. Now here is my stat bomb of the day. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, wearing number 17 in August 2013, on his debut. No, I'm not sure it was his debut, but he scored 3 as well.
That's fantastic. This number is a lucky number.
Well, actually, yeah, it was Aubameyang's debut, also against Augsburg. So,
substitution for Augsburg.
Zaran Bazi. Noah Joel Zaran Bazi, to give him his full name, comes on. But surely now it's just cosmetic.
5 minutes. The 90 are over. See a little bit of extra time, that's sure, with all these goals happening in second half. 7 goals in one half. That's fantastic. It seems like every time we are working together, there's something exciting going on.
It's all fixed, you know that, Patrick.
Well, second half.
What a turnaround it's been, and now Dortmund back above Schalke on goal difference. Leipzig and Bayern still have to play, of course. Jedvai, his pass intercepted. Reina shrugged off by Löwen. Witzel. You know, I really think he changed his mask at half-time. I think it's the eye holes are bigger. I think he can see better. Reina. Oh, there was a big push in the back there.
That should be a foul.
That should be a foul.
Poor judgment of the linesman, the assistant, Clever.
Lucien Favre can't believe that. So very obvious.
Clearly to see from everywhere. Look at this, look at this. That's a push.
Perhaps he goes down a little lightly for...
He does, but he's 17 years old. What do you expect?
Well, if you're in playing with the big boys, you've got to take those knocks.
That's right.
Kimmy's header. Back to Burki.
I don't know about you, but I'm much more relaxed now that I see a 2-goal lead with only 3 minutes plus extra time to play. And, of course, the way Dortmund is playing it now, which looks totally different in the second half.
But this is surely a problem for Dortmund in as much as that when they play like they did in the first half, that they need to somehow have themselves slapped into life.
It's strange. I mean, they are able to, as you said, flick the switch, but why do they have to bring themselves in?
Sancho.
In that position,
Well, they can afford to shoot now. But this is the thing, they're not always going to be able to dig out those, 5 goals?
No, you lose a lot of energy, and of course, it doesn't give you the same kind of confidence that you would get if you have a strong performance, a solid, let's say, 2-0 win. That would give you more, over the time, more confidence than always having to fight against, and you have to say, weaker teams in quality for a win or a draw.
Oh, it just gets more bizarre.
Okay.
The last substitute to come on and score a hat-trick in the Bundesliga was Paco Alcácer in October 2018 against Augsburg.
Oh no, that's strange now. That's strange.
Dortmund just love to come to Augsburg and play.
Yeah, and you said that before then. Oh, let's wait. And you said it before, there's no better average against any other team in the Bundesliga than against Augsburg.
After the 5 goals that Dortmund scored against them on match day 1, they were 3-1 up. They were thinking, well, we're going to get a little bit of revenge here. Not so. Oh, they're queuing up now. Dahoud. Was that a pass? Was that a shot?
I think it was a pass, but Reina didn't see it coming. A great chance for the youngster to score his first in the Bundesliga.
Also, great experience for him to be on in an emotional moment like this.
And he was involved. I mean, that pass for Haaland's 3rd goal, I think it was Reina who saw him pulling away from the defender.
In the last minutes of normal time. And what has been a marvellous comeback from Dortmund. A comeback of the finest quality. That has seen a hat-trick from their winter signing. Erling Haaland. I'm sure we'll be hearing that name a lot more in the coming weeks. Zaran Bazet. Hummels. That's a good clearance.
That's a good clearance. The
Ball still
inbound,
in. Bounces away from the opposition.
Left side got a little quieter too. Augsburg was better defended. Yeah, I think we've seen it all today.
Some people are leaving the stadium. I don't know why. We could see 2 goals in the last 2 minutes.
We have seen 3 in 15, so there's 3 minutes more.
Oh, here's Haaland again, plants inside him. Oh, he tried to play, there was a hand in there, but you can't whistle for that. That's part of the new rules. If you fall to the ground and your hand goes out to support you, exactly what happened there.
It was like a, let's say, natural.
That's a good rule.
Yeah, it's a good call too. I mean, what can he do? He's trying to slide. He's not jumping hands first.
3 minutes added on, of which we've nearly played one. Well, this is a real signal again. When you lock horns with Dortmund, don't imagine that 3-1's enough to beat them.
They need more than that. They are absolutely capable of forcing themselves on their opponents, but I don't know why, for any kind of reason, they always need a little wake-up call. They need opponents to really...
A little bit of self-harming.
Hurt them a little, yeah. And that's unnecessary. This just costs you over a season. It will cost you a couple of games, a couple of points. You really need to get this out of the system.
Hazard able to make up for his earlier mistakes, setting up Haaland for one of his goals.
Strong second half from him, much better. Yes, many players have turned their game around in second half of Dortmund.
And I think Dortmund have officially finished the game. They're just kicking the ball around between them.
But I'm impressed with the way Augsburg done it. I mean, they have proven that it was no lucky streak they had before winter break, where they only have to give themselves beaten against Leipzig in the last game. But before that, really put their foot on the ground in the Bundesliga.
Last attack now from Dortmund. Witzel.
This is all just making the time go away. No real effort there. Showing that they don't really want to attack.
Referee looks at his watch. I think he's bored just watching them kick the ball around with each other. That's it. It's all over. One of the most dramatic comebacks of the season for Lucien Favre's Dortmund. They've done it before, but I must say, Erling Haaland's debut is one to remember. A hat-trick in his first game. It's finished Augsburg 3. Borussia Dortmund 5. I don't know about you, Patrick, but I'm going to need to lie down after this.
I'm exhausted. I didn't even play, but I'm exhausted. Fantastic and exciting second half. 7 goals we've seen. I'm happy that there have been 5 on Dortmund's side, to be sure, but what a debut by the Norwegian.
The second youngest ever hat-trick scorer in the Bundesliga. The oldest was the youngest was Walter Bechtold in 1965, the year after I was born, for Eintracht Frankfurt.
A little before my time.
He was 18.
He's absolutely every reason to be happy.
And so have Dortmund. They found a real jewel there. They knew he was good. I'll be very excited to see how he develops over the coming matches. Martin Schmidt must be absolutely gutted that his team didn't get anything out of this game today. They played so well, but they were just outclassed in the second half.
They were outclassed. Second half was just a demonstration of what Borussia Dortmund is capable of doing to you. Even though Augsburg had a strong day, a fantastic match plan, they have well executed. They could have scored maybe 1 or 2 more, but in the end, Dortmund really forced themselves on Augsburg and deserved this win because of the second half.
Well, smiles on the faces of the Dortmund players and fans. Not quite so for the Augsburg team and their followers. It's finished Augsburg 3, Dortmund 5. What a game it's been. I hope you enjoyed it as much as Patrick Aubameyang and myself did. I know Patrick enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did.
Hope you can join us next time for more thrills, spills, and hopefully plenty of action like this one from the Bundesliga. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.